Hey folks, and welcome to the video. In this one we're going to talk about what I consider to be the best way to grow your YouTube channel as a small YouTuber. I'm a small YouTuber. I used to be an even smaller YouTuber, and I committed to posting videos about a year ago. I started posting regularly about 8 months ago. In that time I've only posted around 37 videos and I'm getting around 118,000 views per month, and right now I've got about 8,000 subscribers. So I think it's fair to say that I understand what it feels like to be a small YouTuber, and I also understand how to get more views on your videos as a small YouTuber. The idea of this video is that you can soak up all the things that I've been doing and apply them to your videos so you can get the same kind of results. You know, as a small YouTuber, it does feel like the odds are stacked against you, and that is kind of true. There's very little that you can do to control how much your video gets watched. But there is one way that you have more control over how your video gets watched, and that is YouTube search. And if you do this properly, this can be a really, really strong way to drive more views and get more subscribers onto your channel. So one thing I want to make really clear is you do not need to be a big YouTube channel to rank in search, and I can prove it to you. If we just look at my general analytics here, you can see that that's, as I said, I'm getting around 118,000 views a month. My watch time's about 5,000. I've gained 2,000 subscribers in the last 28 days. And if we look at the reach here, you can see that most of my traffic here is from YouTube search. So let's look at some of my videos and I'll explain some of the principles that I used to do this. I'm going to go all the way back. This video is all about Instagram tips, specifically for people trying to grow as photographers and photography accounts. So bear in mind that when I posted this video, I had just over 1,000 subscribers. It's gained 22,000 views and gained 500 subscribers just from this video. And you can see that 77% of all the views on this video are from YouTube search. In the beginning, you can see it wasn't getting a huge amount of views. What's that? Probably 5, 10 a day. Then all of a sudden, it starts ranking in search. About 45 days after I post it, you can see the curve steepens there. So why do people click on this video? I think the thumbnail's fine, it's clear, you know. And then if I go to here, you can see that I can use TubeBuddy to check the search positions. I'm going to talk about TubeBuddy in a minute because this is an essential part of the strategy. I've got a link in the description for you to check out TubeBuddy, but this is some of the stuff that it can do. For example, I can see where I am in search. For example, here it's showing that I'm first for all these tags that I've added to it. Now the tags didn't make the difference. The point is that the video is specific and the tags are also very specific. Get more engagement as a photographer on Instagram. For photographers in 2020, you should probably change that. Grow your photography account on Instagram. This is all about photography. This is not about Instagram. This is about photography. It's also about Instagram, but the main point of all these tags is as a photographer. I'm letting YouTube know that this video is for photographers, and that's why photographers are watching it, because YouTube finally understood that 45 days in, that curve steepened on the analytics because YouTube figured out that this video will be useful for photographers. So that's an example of me using a search term which applies to a small amount of people, therefore there's not a lot of competition. There's no big YouTubers with their videos in that sort of search term that are smashing me out of the way with all of their millions of subscribers. Okay, so there is another way of doing this. This is not a niche topic. It kind of is, Instagram Reels. I would say that's quite a broad topic. Instagram is a huge company and Reels is one of their biggest releases this year. And my video has 132,000 views. This is a video all about how to use Instagram Reels. I've still targeted this video for photographers, but the title of the video, which is Instagram Reels Tips for More Followers on Instagram. Now, that doesn't really apply to photographers, but photographers will find this video useful. The reason why this video's got so many views is because it's actually quite a broad search term. So actually, as far as I know, if you type in Instagram Reels, I think this video shows top. I can't be absolutely sure about that, but I think it does. Now, when I posted this video, I had just over 1,000 views. How did I, as a tiny little YouTuber, get a video to rank top in Instagram Reels? It's because no one had made videos really for that particular topic because it's a new topic. And that's another key point, is that essentially all we're trying to do is avoid the competition. And if it's a new subject, there is no competition because no one's made videos yet, so you've just got to act quickly. Now, when Instagram Reels was launched in the UK, when I had access to it, I made it straight away. It was already in other countries, so I did a bit of research and I spoke to other photographers that were using it in other countries. But as soon as this dropped, within a day or two, I think I'd made this video, and then I followed it up with another one. So that's an example of a small YouTuber gaining 130,000 views over the last 150 days or so, and gaining 2,000 subscribers from a really broad search term. And again, just to make it clear, I did that by being early and getting in there quick on a new subject that happened to be in my niche. If you want to do the same thing, look at your niche, look at what's happening, and look at what people will be searching for in the next month. Maybe there's going to be a release of something, maybe there is a new trend coming. Try and hop on new trends and things like that, because there won't be any competition, and you can check that using tools like TubeBuddy. So as I've said at the beginning of this video, ranking in search as a small YouTuber is about avoiding the competition, using keywords and talking about subjects that they're not talking about. And that means getting really specific. They've got loads and loads of subscribers, so in the same keyword on the same subject, they're gonna win. But if you are making good content and you're targeting these niche keywords, you can do really well. And I'll show you how I go about doing that. This is a tool called TubeBuddy. If you want to check this out, there's a link in the description. And I'm going to talk about that sort of Instagram tips video. So for example here, if I type Instagram tips, it's going to throw me up loads of suggestions, but we're just going to explore this and it will tell you how well my channel will do in this. My channel will do poorly. And let's talk about why. Competition, poor. That means that there is a lot of videos from big YouTube channels on this subject. Search volume, there is a lot of search traffic here. If my video was to go top in this, which it never would, I would gain a huge amount of subscribers. Now, let's just add to the end of this for photographers. Oh, it came up there. Sorry, it is freezing in here and my hands are cold, so I can't type. There we go, we're gonna use this one here. Instagram tips for photographers. So my channel would actually do well in this search term just by adding for photographers. That brings the search volume down, but there are still a lot of people searching for it. It's very useful to a small YouTuber. Now if we look at the competition, there isn't as much competition, so my channel does quite well. And this is another interesting thing. I think if I was to go unweighted, it would say it was fair. Now that means, unweighted means it's not considering your channel. This is just general. It would be fair, but as soon as it considers my channel, it's saying I would do good. And I think that is because my channel does well in those search terms. And that is you building up trust within your niche, and that's essential as well. So that's how it works, but how do you find those ideas? How do you create those videos? How do you find what people are looking for? And you can use the same tool to do this. So if we go to Instagram, if we type in Instagram, I'm typing that because my channel is about Instagram, photography, YouTube, creativity, those sorts of things. So I'm looking for things within my subject. Instagram tips, let's go with that. So Instagram tips 2020, that's probably quite a broad term, but we've got Instagram for photographers, Instagram for small businesses. There's lots of ideas here that you could create videos for if your channel is about creating Instagram stuff. So you don't have to use that tool, you can come up with these things on your own. This just takes some of the guesswork out of it, and it's what I use. So if you want to try that out, as I said, hit the link in the description and give it a go. So to summarize this video, to create a video that's going to do well in search, you need to first identify your niche, then come up with a useful video to solve a problem within that niche that lots of people are trying to solve. That's a great way, using the keyword explorer there to see what people are searching for. Get to the point quickly and make it useful straight away. Make the thumbnail very clear on what the video is about and what problem it's solving. I think people get confused and want to make thumbnails which are all encompassing, really cool and all that sort of stuff. Really, you just want to show that this video solves their problem and it is about the subject that they're searching for. I think adding your face into it is a good idea if that's what your channel is, but other than that, I would just make it really clear and focused on what that video is about. And finally, decide on the title of the video. You've probably already got an idea of what the video is going to be about, but using the Keyword Explorer is an absolutely amazing way of doing that. I don't think I would have been able to do what I did without that tool, so I'm actually very grateful that it exists. So I really hope you found this video useful. If you did, hit the like button, that helps me out a lot. I have a whole bunch of other videos, I'll leave a few on the screen right now. And if you want to hit the little round one in the middle, hit the subscribe button. I will see you in the next video. Thanks very much.